everybody, and welcome back to the ABC Photo Guide Everyday Photography Tips. Here's tip number 2 for the month, and that's shooting with your point and shoot cameras. Actually, as a photographer, I don't always bring my big gear with me, only because it's heavy, it's cumbersome, and there's a good chance somebody might rob me down an alley somewhere in Mexico or somewhere in New York City if I'm not careful. So I take a point and shoot camera with me everywhere because they're awesome, they're light, they're small, they fit in my pocket, and I can do a lot of things with them that I can actually do with my camera, with my big camera, my digital SLR. So right now in my hand I have a Canon S90. It's an older camera, it's a point and shoot, but this camera is actually really great because it gives you a lot of manual control over the features. But that's not so much. You can still take this camera into auto and shoot in automatic mode, and that's just fine. So what I want to do is talk about one of the biggest issues that I've seen with people with point and shoot cameras. I know when I'm at a family function or I go to a family function, people are, you know, they're taking photos and everyone's take photos of me, take photos of me, and I'm like, well, we can do that, but I'm a photographer and I always got to take a really good photo, otherwise people don't view me as professional. So what do? I look for the light, and I think a lot of my big recommendation to everybody out there is look for the light. Usually when people say, hey, take a photo of me, take a photo of me, they stay in their spot, the photographer moves into position and takes a photo. That doesn't necessarily mean that's the best spot for the photograph. The best spot for the photograph is in front of the light. Right now I actually have my camera with the back to the window, and I'm facing the window, which is why the light comes out nice and clear. Actually, window light is my favorite light, natural light, because it's clean, it's natural, and it looks great. So when you're shooting with your point and shoot camera, position people, and you know what, you're the photographer, you're in charge, and you want to be the person that stands out. I know when I go to family functions, people hate it when I'm photographing because I move people into the right light. And when you do that, you get the best shot. And every time, not all the time, but a lot of times I'll hear, hey, that's a great photo, looks good, what did you do? Well, I just looked for the light. So here's a tip. Move people into the light where the light hits them first. So I wouldn't take a photo this way with the light behind me. I would actually take a photo with the light in front of me. And it's not a problem. Just move people around, and people, when they want a photo, they're willing to do what you tell them to do. You just need to tell them to do it. So move them into the light, set yourself up with your back towards the light, and get a photo of them that way. I can guarantee you people are going to be really happy with the photos that you take, and they're going to say, wow, you should be a professional photographer. Maybe you should, but if you do, great. Just let me know about it. So hopefully that tip helps out for the month with your little point and shoot camera. Keeps you, hopefully my goal is to make you a better photographer, and hopefully that makes you a better photographer. If you like the information that we provided today, hey, by all means, give us a like below, subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to you next month. Thanks.